We have trained teams fluent in multiple languages who carefully evaluate your flags 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year in time zones around the world. They remove content that violates our terms, age-restrict content that may not be appropriate for all audiences, and are careful to leave content up if it hasn't crossed the line. As YouTube grows, we continue to scale our policy enforcement resources to meet your needs as a community. Flagged content, however, doesn't automatically get removed. YouTube is an important global platform for information and news, and our teams evaluate videos before taking action in order to protect content that has an educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic purpose. We also take into account local laws in the countries where we operate, and if we receive a legal valid notice that content violates a local law, we will restrict that content in the local country domain. You can find information about government removal request in Google's Transparency Report. Similarly, if we remove content for policy reasons after receiving a valid legal request, we will include that in our transparency reporting. We want to encourage you to continue flagging, and we hope this additional transparency will help you continue reporting responsibly. For more information about how these processes work, visit our Policy and Safety Hub. Posted by Juniper Downs, head of YouTube Public Policy, who recently watched Leon Bridges' NPR Tiny Desk concert. Limited features for certain videos. Hate speech is not allowed on YouTube. We remove content promoting violence or hatred against individuals or groups based on certain attributes. YouTube also doesn't allow content intended to praise, promote, or aid violent criminal organizations. Content that doesn't violate our policies but is close to the removal line and could be offensive to some viewers may have some features disabled. Content will remain available on YouTube, but the watch page will no longer have comments, suggested videos, or likes, and will be placed behind a warning message. These videos are also not eligible for ads. Having features disabled will not add a strike to your channel. If one of your videos has features disabled, we will send an email to notify you. You can appeal the decision directly from a link in the email or by following the appeals process. Appeal Community Guidelines Actions. This content is about community guidelines strikes. If your video was removed for copyright reasons, learn about your options for copyright strikes. Community guidelines strikes are issued when content on YouTube is flagged for review either by members of the YouTube community or our smart detection technology, and our review teams decide that it does not follow our community guidelines. If your channel gets a strike, you'll get an email, notifications on mobile and desktop, and an alert in your channel settings the next time you sign in to YouTube. We understand that we sometimes make mistakes. If you think that your content doesn't violate the community guidelines and was removed in error, you can appeal the strike. Deleting the video will not resolve the strike. If you delete your video, the strike will remain and you won't be able to appeal again. If you received a community guidelines strike for links in your content, make sure you're familiar with our policy and appeals process for links in your content. Links in your content. Links that send users to websites featuring content that violates our community guidelines are not allowed on YouTube. If you see content that violates this policy, please report it. Instructions for reporting violations of our community guidelines are available here. If you have found multiple videos, comments, or a user's entire channel that you wish to report, please visit our reporting tool, where you will be able to submit a more detailed complaint.